Naruto 655. Let's go ahead and answer a unintentional cliffhanger. Alright, and I'm going to put a link down below. You can make up your own mind. The Weekly Shonen Jump, right? The first episode of its year is the last week of November. So that'll be episode 1. That seems to be the way it works. So we're getting a week hiatus, then we're getting the next chapter. We're not having to wait till the beginning of the next actual year. Like I said, I'll put the link below. It looks like it makes sense. Any feedback would be awesome. The next thing is why do we have Google Plus? That was caused when Ren died. That's what caused Google Plus. A little joke there. Alright, speaking of jokes, the whole Ren thing is like someone telling a bad joke and they keep telling it over and over again, right? And they think, well, if I just tell it a little better, it'll be funny. And not only was it not a good joke to begin with, but you've got fatigued from it, right? You try to tell your friend it's not, and they're like, no, I'll just keep telling it and it'll work. The Ren thing's not working. Now, the whole thing in the beginning, I really like the beginning. Now, if you notice that Kishi's the endings, which the cliffhangers and everything has been just awesome at, they've been weak, but he's really been trying to get his openings, right, as really good. And they have been. And this has been the thing with the bijous, and they acknowledge. I think he could have actually spent more time with that, right, and just the Ren thing. Just, like, do a panel. Spare us, please. Because that was really, because it's important to where the series is going to go, what happens to them. They've been extracted, the prophecy from the stage of the Sixth Path, which has been, they're going to be transformed into a different and better form. I think they're going to end up being people. I don't know if that's really a better form. But anyway, you get the idea. So that, in a relationship and all the stuff that went through to get Naruto where he is, and he, acknowledges basically their rights to exist, these sentient beings. And you see that again. Now, the scene, of course, with Sasuke, right, not a big surprise, reaffirms, who he is. And I love the way that Kishi handled it, because Naruto wasn't going to be able to stop him. He doesn't listen. He's the whole competitive thing. You've already seen it with Naruto. That's one of the last people he's going to listen to, if anybody. I think Sasuke, I think the people that he would listen to are gone, dead and gone, to be honest. So, in Orochimaru, that relationship they have is probably the closest thing you could get, and even then, it's kind of, it's more the manipulative ability of Oro than it is really a friendship. So, but Kakashi coming in was awesome, and it was something that would stop Sasuke, and then Minato coming in. The thing is this character, I think the way it is which a lot of people have already said with Obito, is I don't think he's going to come back all the way. I think what will happen is he will sacrifice himself. There will be something that he has to sacrifice himself in order to fulfill the, for the bijous to move on to. I think that he will get enough guilt to do that. He will see that he doesn't really have a future in the world the way it is, and he will try to, in his own crazy way, he did put a lot of energy into trying to change things, even though it was for the worse. So he'll do that, and then you'll probably have some kind of a panel where the dead Obito is standing with everybody. Something like that, I think, is what's going to happen. It was still pretty shocking, the whole thing. Just one of the lines from Obito is about them helping Naruto is, why would you help him? Why? I mean, that's explains so much of where Obito's mind is. He's just, he's definitely not to the good point. He didn't like, the concept doesn't even make sense. But let's go ahead and get to another thing that's crazy. The sealing of Madara. Whoa, Kishi. You got to handle this right. If you make this too easy, if he gets impatient, these last chapters have felt impatient. It wasn't that there was good things in him that should have been expanded, and there was things that we shouldn't have spent much time with, which were expanded. But Madara, if this doesn't get handled right, people are going to get freaking pissed. Madara is awesome character. Okay, and there's a lot more that I believe should happen with that character. You know, his chance, his run to try to do something, which I'm kind of shocked the way things have turned out. But anyway, that's it. If it doesn't work properly with Madara, people are going to get pissed, and I don't know what they're going to do exactly. I mean, these two, Hashirama and Madara, are at such a level. Just basically, let's just go back to what he said and what we've seen. These people terraform the land around them. Everything's destroyed. What these people are going to do, I don't know. Kishi, I don't know. Like I say, it's not looking good. Anyway, viewer comments, of course, are back this week. I wish I wouldn't have canceled it last week because there was really some really good comments. But they're definitely back this week. I love doing them. There's a lot to talk about, even though the chapter itself didn't feel that great. Too much Rin. But still, there's a lot of good stuff in the chapter and right where we're at. And hopefully everybody by now realizes that we're not going to have to wait till 2014 to get the next chapter. All right. Anybody can be an anime fan. You can always subscribe. You can always unsubscribe. You can do anything you want to. Until next time, take care.